Just so you're aware, you have 5 minutes for public comment.
Hello, Mr. Stein. We have emailed back and forth. My name's Diane Gochin. I live in Huntington Valley. And I had requested data on the sheriff's sales in Montgomery County. And what I got was a series of PDF files with all the documents from all the sheriff's sales, and I asked for an Excel spreadsheet and the distribution of and the appropriations of where the money actually goes from the sheriff's sales, and I never received that. There was another attorney that picked up where you left off, and I can't recall his name, and I still have not gotten the spreadsheet of what happens to the sheriff's sale money from the county. I keep getting told it goes into a general fund. My other question is, can this county or sheriff's office function without the money from the sheriff's sales, which in my estimation, I did an unscientific review of it, 60% of the foreclosures in this county, and there's something like 10,000 of them, are a result of the family court abuse. And I'm one of those. I've paid taxes in this state for 40 years. I've lived in this area my whole life. I'm 61, and I've never seen such disgusting judicial criminality and corruption, starting with Judge Branca, Del Ricci, Weilheimer, Wall, Tilson. I have a Commonwealth lawsuit that is now on its way to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court regarding asset stripping in family court. And I don't believe that you can run this county without stealing the personal assets of families. And there are people sitting here that are victims of this. And so I'm asking for an accounting. Can you run this county without taking our homes and our income? My case was churned for 11 years. I had no child support issues, no custody issues. In fact, my ex-husband was stunned at what they did to us. That everything that we worked for our whole lives was stolen by judicial criminals. Branca is a criminal. He is not a judge. Del Ricci is a criminal. He is not a judge. Carluccio, that owns this building, Tornado Carluccio. These are criminals that are stealing and running this county, not just this county, it's not just happening in, but the family court across Pennsylvania. I've been doing this for 11 years. I've been to Harrisburg. I know people at the Judicial Conduct Board. I'm probably one of the only citizens that have been actually in front of the Judicial Conduct Board. Robert Gracie and Mr. Massa were both removed. They did not resign. They were removed for misconduct because they have not been protecting us from judicial criminality. There's no oversight here at all. I lost 2 homes, a business, my kids' college fund. They destroyed my children and my credit, okay? And this went into the federal court, and the federal court judges are from these county courts. It's one big coffee clutch. I have thousands of pages on the judiciary in this state, and it'll be coming out in a book. And if you don't want to be part of it, I think you need to answer to what is going on here. I noticed that you formed the Family Justice Advisory Board. Nobody asked me to be on the board. How did you decide who was going to be on the board? Are you getting paid for being on the board? And also, I did a right to know on Bruce Castor. I understand you get $85,000 a year or something being commissioners here, and it's supposed to be a full-time job. He was up in Center County representing Stacey Parks Miller, who's no longer DA. What's going on here with the money in this county? Are you full-time? Do you work full-time as commissioners? You're a physician. Do you work still as a physician, or are you just a county commissioner? So I had a friend that ran for county commissioner for your seat. He came in and applied for it, and you got appointed out of nowhere. You were on the Judicial Conduct Board, and I don't know how you got on from there to there to there. You're going from one board to the next. There's a lot of other people that need jobs in this county. Where did you come from? You came from Temple University. You're passing the buck here between yourselves, and you're robbing the people here blind. My name is Diane Gochin, G-O-C-H-I-N. I want answers. I want to know what's going on with this family court. 11 years you churned my case? And I'm just one of thousands. And you're going to tell me this isn't county business? You're on the family, if I want to be on your advisory committee, because I know more about the family justice system than any judge or any of you sitting here.
While your comments regarding budgetary matters may be relevant and germane to county business, both the sheriff's sale process and the judicial matters regarding the judiciary are obviously not matters germane to county business.
That's what you think. You can't run this county without the money. Can you run this county without the money coming out of the judicial system? Can you? I want an answer. How much of your budget is dependent on what's coming out of the judiciary, out of the family court? It's a $2 billion a year industry in Pennsylvania alone. $2 billion a year. And I'd say you got several million.
Right to know requests, and we have responded to your right to know request with the documents that.
No, you did not.
Ma'am, we have documentation, and if you believe that you have not been given that information.
He didn't
you're
answer my
welcome to
last
appeal.
email.
Your 5 minutes are up.
Drain the swamp.
Thank you.
Drain the friggin' swamp here. And thank you, Mr. Gale. I've been following you. I really appreciate your tenacity in what's happening in this country and in this county and in this state. You have my vote. Run for governor.
Any other public comment? Ms. Bradshaw.
Follow that, but.